Tonight on RBT.
That'll do, mate.
Any reason why you did that?
It wasn't red, it was orange.
Orange been stopped.
When's the last time you had some cannabis?
Don't try anything at all, like not even a couple of puffs.
Oh,
Have you had alcohol tonight?
2 beers.
Could be that his alcohol intake might be on the way up.
How many times have we told you not to let him drive the car? You're an idiot. Grow the up now.
Turn it off. Don't touch anything.
you're under arrest. Avoiding an RBT site.
You look drunk, sound drunk, smell drunk.
You got a one-way ticket to jail, mate.
Two hours north of Sydney is the country city of Maitland.
Matt and I, we've both been up here for around about 5 or 6 years. We seem to have a pretty good hit rate when we work together.
For officers Mainsbridge and Street, Saturdays are their busiest nights.
I'll just get you to count out loud to 10 for me.
We have a lot of minors in the area, a lot of young people, and we have a lot of pubs. Most weeks we'll get a couple of, drink driving offences in our area. And, I don't understand why people continually take the risk. You know, they're putting their lives at risk and they're putting other road users' lives at risk.
Back out on patrol, and it's not long before the officers spot a ute that's seen better days.
Windows are down.
Driving with an open window in weather like this has all the signs of a driver struggling to stay awake.
87 model.
Boys.
Oh, big hole
Got a
there.
big hole.
Yeah.
Hitting a hole like that means tiredness might not be the only problem.
Have you had alcohol tonight?
I had a couple of beers after soccer about 2 hours ago.
No worries. Just a couple? How many's a
2
couple?
beers.
2 beers? No worries.
Mitch has been out celebrating a big soccer win with his teammates.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop. Beautiful. Unfortunately, you've gone right on the dial.
On the dot.
Right on the dot.
No worries.
Okay. So at this point in time, you're under arrest.
Okay then.
For the purpose of the breath analysis.
Yep.
It's only an indication. We use the reading off the machine back at the station. He's gone just over at this point in time, so it could be that his alcohol intake might be on the way up, or it might be on the way down. 2
beers in 2 hours and Mitch might be all right. That's if he's telling the truth. Senior Constable Lavin knows the Tweed area like the back of his hand, and there's nothing that gets past him. Unaware he had company, this driver gambled on a red light.
Yep, that'll do, mate.
Police slip in behind and tail the driver until it's safe to pull over.
He's just travelled through that when he came back onto the Wharf Street. Hey, sir, how are you going? The reason you've been stopped when you've turned out from where the boats are onto Wharf Street, travelled straight through that orange traffic light without making any effort whatsoever to stop.
Kev just ducked out to grab some milk, and he's in no mood for apologies.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, mate, I mean, I come out of there and, I was sort of trying to merge into the traffic and I might have been a little bit fast, but I was just merging into traffic at a set of lights. It's not a good corner.
Any reason why you did that?
Well, I mean, it's an orange light. You probably should be, but as I say, it's very close to a corner. It's a corner where powering in to try and get into the traffic that's doing 60, and then by the time it's gone orange and you're going, well, am I going to hit the anchors and skid, or am I going to just go through it? It wasn't red, it was orange.
It seems 57-year-old Kev isn't afraid of pushing the limits, but is that all he's pushed?
Just get you to count to 10 out loud for me, thanks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
If Kev's over, he'll be the one seeing red.
It's life, isn't it? I'm not going to start crying about it.
If you're stopped by police, you're just as likely to be tested for drugs as alcohol.
All right, it's just methamphetamine and cannabis. Unfortunately, recently, the driver's been affected by drugs. There's been quite a big problem in this area. It's placed on top of your tongue, slide it from the back to the front, okay?
To tackle the problem, police have turned to using mobile drug testing kits.
So when we do the drug test, there's just 2 lines that come up, and then you get a positive indication. That'll be a second line on each test.
And it's proving effective, with officers able to get results in a matter of minutes. Out on patrol, Officer Love clocks a red Hyundai weaving all over the road.
Oh, it's all over the shop.
The car's clearly seen better days, but what state is the young driver in?
Hello, ma'am. Constable Love's my name. You had any alcohol today, ma'am?
Yes, couple of sips.
What time was your last drink?
I had a sip of the can probably about 15, 20 minutes ago.
Okay. So just get you to blow into the machine, just a continuous breath to take the stop. That's it. Keep going like that. And stop. No worries. Your license is active? You're not suspended or anything like that? I'll just do some checks when I keep you going, all right? You've got under on the test.
Thank you.
Nicole may have passed the breathalyzer, but a licence check reveals a less than rosy past.
We've just done some checks on the licence. It shows she's tested positive to methamphetamines earlier this year.
So police conduct a drug test, and the signs aren't good.
Yeah, there's a faint line that's slowly appearing.
Oh, yeah. There's a cannabis line.
And that's not good news for young mum Nicole.
Tested positive for cannabis.
Okay.
When's the last time you had some cannabis?
For police, holiday weekends bring their own set of challenges. And on this Sunday night out west, officers Wade and Harkins are ready for anything out of the ordinary.
Falcon.
When a Falcon pulls up on a dark stretch of road, it's something worth investigating.
Falcon, this one. Let's see what it's registered to.
Why would they just stop here?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Not too bad.
Senior Constable Wade from Mount Druitt Harbour Patrol's my name. I'll let you know our conversation's been recorded. Been stopped for the purpose of a random breath test. You had any alcohol tonight?
Yeah, I have.
You have? Put it in park. You got your licence there, sir? Can you get off the phone? Just listen to me. All right, are you suspended or disqualified? How long are you disqualified till?
Another 7 months.
Another 7 months.
Not only is he a disqualified driver, he also appears heavily affected by alcohol.
So how long ago was your last drink?
Just been drinking all day.
You've been drinking all day? Whose car is it?
Mine.
Did you know he doesn't have a licence? It's an offence to allow someone without a driver's licence to drive your car, and especially drive intoxicated.
The elderly owner of the vehicle also appears intoxicated.
Remove the plastic for me.
Look, I'm over it.
Look, a long constant blow until I say stop.
After a day of solid drinking, just how high range he is anyone's guess.
Yeah, it slowly comes.
In Eaglevale, young mum Nicole tested positive to drugs.
Okay.
When's the last time you had some cannabis?
Last night at a
Last
party.
night?
Yeah, I had a few
Alright.
glasses of gin.
I'm placing you under arrest now, okay, for a second test.
Yep.
Nicole's next stop is the drug bus. But the real surprises are saved for the back seat of the police car.
Working at the moment, Nicole?
No.
No, out of work.
Yeah, stay at home mum.
Oh, okay.
Good work.
Oh, wow.
I've stopped you before.
Yes.
Where did I stop you last time?
Blackstone Road. And I took your advice.
Yes, that's
Yes.
right.
I have not. Ever
Because
since
you were
that
having
time.
meth before, you're on
Yes.
ice.
Yeah.
Yes. And you haven't touched that?
No, that's what I mean. Like nothing. Like,
That's good.
No, I'd like
But you had-
really. And then I had a few puffs of the joint last night at a party.
Let yourself down.
Say that again.
Before she met Officer Harris, Nicole had been hooked on ice for almost 8 months.
How'd you get into using ice?
A friend, a supposed friend, like ties with. I had to, like, to get myself off of it.
The only thing you have in common is the drug.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Once you get off it,
Yeah.
then you know who the real people are because they're still there to support you.
And like now, like I'm full-time studying and everything, doing my business and administration. So stupid party.
At the drug bus, Nicole's kicking herself for last night's slip-up.
I feel like a dead set idiot. Don't have joints at parties. Like, doesn't matter who's offering. Don't do drugs.
She's saying all the right things, but there's only one way to prove if she's telling the truth.
All right, you're obliged under New South Wales law to supply a sample of your saliva. There we go. So it's just the same as last time, yeah? Just rub it round and keep it under your tongue. She stated that she hasn't had any meth, but who knows, it could come up positive. For her sake, I hope it doesn't.
In Maitland, 27-year-old Mitch was out celebrating his soccer team's win. But opting to drive scored him an own goal with police.
Unfortunately, you've gone right on the dial.
On the dot.
Right on the dot.
No worries.
En route to the station, it seems this isn't Mitch's first time being offside with the law.
I've been done before with DUI,
So you've been really quite conscious about it, yeah, okay.
I was young, it was a few years ago.
Yeah, young and silly.
After a buck show and just jumped in the car and I shouldn't have.
What was that, mid-range, low range?
So it was mid-range. Actually, I believe high range at the scene, but mid-range back at the station.
Yeah, sure. You think you learned from that, or?
Oh, definitely. It proves tonight that I've learned.
Well, you've taken another risk tonight, haven't you?
That
really?
is true, definitely.
Yeah. So you need your licence, do you?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to drive to tractors at work and stuff like that, and you know, it's a key thing to what we do.
Mitch may have won on the soccer pitch, but this is one game he could be about to lose.
So, yeah, just take a sit there. Senior Constable here's going to ask you those questions that we explained to you.
When did you have your first drink, Mitchell? What time was that?
4.
And what time was your last drink?
8.
That's 4 hours in the pub. If he has had just the 2, he's a very slow drinker.
What were you drinking? Schooners?
Yes, VB.
Yeah. How many schooners did you have?
4.
4?
To be honest.
Did you have anything to eat while you were drinking?
Chips and gravy.
That's a good hearty meal.
Got the job done.
Who do you live with?
The olds at the moment.
What are they going to say about this?
I'm going to be happy.
Bricklayer Mitch has already stacked up a previous drink driving charge. For Officer Mainsbridge, it's time for a dose of reality.
Do you understand the implications of having an accident while under the influence of alcohol?
You haven't got a foot to stand on, really.
That's right. Is insurance
By law,
going
you're gone.
Is your insurance going to cover you?
No, way in the world. And I'll be lucky to get insurance after.
It's a pretty big thing, isn't it? OK, Mitchell, just come over here, buddy.
Mitch blew right on the limit roadside. His blood alcohol level could be going down or even be on its way up.
How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, sort of beside myself, really.
In Tweed Heads, 57-year-old Kev ran the lights.
You going to go? Yep, that'll do, mate.
And now he's pushing his luck with police.
It wasn't red, it was orange.
Just get you to count to 10 out loud for me, thanks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's fine. All right, I won't keep you too long.
I don't drink, so I'm not a drink driver. I mean, you know, I've got a really pretty good driving record. That happens. I mean, it's life, isn't it?
Kev might not be bothered, but for Officer Lavin, this is one of his pet peeves.
Orange means stop. The only reason the orange light's there is to give an indication that the red is about to come, so it doesn't just change from green to red. It's just an intermediate to allow people to know, well, we're about to get a red light, so we've got to get ready to stop. When you've got a great deal of distance, there's no reason why you can't at least make an effort, especially as that gentleman. He was well back when it changed to orange.
Well, so this is a traffic infringement notice for not stopping at the stop line at the yellow light. Carries a penalty of $415, 21 days to pay to the address in red. The other method's on the front. Any questions in relation to it?
That's it, you know, I mean, what do you do? I've got a fine.
OK, mate. Drive safe.
It's an expensive lesson for Kev, but for Officer Lavin, the dangers are far more costly.
I just try to make a difference to make it safe for people out on the roads. If I can remove one person off the road that shouldn't be on there, then I might have saved someone's life.
Young mum Nicole was hooked on ice, but after being arrested by Officer Harris 3 months ago, she says she's turned her life around.
He just told me a story, like when I got picked up last time, and it really hit home. Like, I didn't want to end up like that, because I didn't want to end up dead.
Luckily for Nicole, Officer Harris's advice paid off.
I didn't come back positive for meth this time. I'm still waiting on the cannabis, all right?
And this is just a stupid slip-up that I shouldn't have done.
All right, it's given us an invalid reading for cannabis. All right, so you'll still get to keep your licence.
This second test is also an indicator, so Nicole isn't out of the woods just yet.
Thank you very much, especially like for last time. Thank you.
All right, that's good to see that, you know, you took my advice.
Nicole still has to wait for the final lab result.
We don't have the power to...
But for now, the message is loud and clear.
So no more?
Yeah, no.
No more. All right.
If I can stay off the other stuff, then I can say no to a couple of puffs.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't try anything at all, like not even a couple of puffs at a joint at a party. You could hurt someone, do you know what I mean, under the influence of drugs and driving.
In Mount Druitt, this disqualified driver has been out on an all-day bender.
Long constant blow until I say stop.
The fact he even got behind the wheel of a car is a frightening reality.
All right, at this stage, you are under arrest.
At a staggering .238, he's blown almost 5 times over the legal limit.
If you're going to stay calm, you can come with me.
Yeah, I've got no problem.
All right? Just come to the back of the police car. He's at least looking at being charged with driving while disqualified, and if he goes over high-range PCA, he can be looking at jail.
Hey, it's my job again.
I think he knows he's in trouble and he's not really happy about it. You're going to get a fine, ma'am.
Yes, I know that.
For letting him drive without a driver's licence.
But a fine isn't the only thing she's about to cop, as her granddaughter fires up.
You shouldn't have let him have the car in the first place. No, don't tell me to shut up, Nan. How many times have we told you not to let him drive the car? Now, look, you're getting a fine. I don't give a because I know I'm in the right, Nan. You're an idiot. Grow the up, Nan.
She is right.
Yeah, I know, but she's
You put everybody else's life at risk.
Giving a lift to a soccer mate after a session at the pub landed Mitch on police turf.
Okay.
He blew right on the limit roadside, but after admitting to 4 beers, his alcohol level could be on the way up.
Very nervous, sir.
Okay, Mitchell. You come back at .033, so you've gone under. you're free to go. And I hope you've learned from this, mate.
Yeah.
Mitch has dodged a red card from the boys in blue.
Relieved. Won the lotto.
He's not only saved his licence, but his job as well.
You got a smile on your face this time.
Cheers.
We all might warm to a guy like Mitchell. You know, he was quite a nice young guy, but he's taken a risk, and he's put not only his life at danger, he's put the lives of other road users at danger as well. So we've certainly given him something to think about.
Watch the big hole when you get out, guys.
Yes. Learn a good lesson. No worries. Catch us later.
Take a seat.
After a 12-hour drinking binge, this disqualified driver blew almost 5 times the limit. To top it off, he's been down this road before.
I'm expected to be locked up. The third time being done for this. Got caught again, doing something stupid. Shouldn't be doing it. At the end of the day, got done for it.
Just 7 months short of getting his licence back, he'd planned a dream road trip across Australia.
Plan me holidays, put everything in place, but won't be saying it now, won't I? Just kiss me holidays goodbye.
How many drinks all day?
14.
Take a big breath in. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Done. Thanks, mate.
Nah, that's it for me, guys. That's it. I've been done too many times.
This instrument has analysed a sample of your breath and returned a reading of 0.248 grams of alcohol and 210 litres of breath. What do you say to that?
Nothing. What can I say to it?
His alcohol reading has actually gone up, and the reality of what he's done yet again is sobering.
I've been to rehab. I've done everything I had to do. But at the end of the day, does it help?
I've got no sympathy for him personally, but he's got to think about the consequences of drink driving. He could kill my family, someone else's family, so he's a risk to the community and doesn't belong on the road.
The driver of the White Falcon was convicted of driving whilst disqualified and high-range drink driving. He was disqualified for 12 months, sentenced to 12 months in prison and subjected to an alcohol interlock for 4 years. His passenger was given a warning for allowing her car to be driven by an unlicensed driver. Nicole's final lab result came back positive to cannabis and negative to methamphetamine. She was found guilty of driving with an illicit substance in her system and given a Section 10A bond. For not stopping at the lights, Kevin was fined $415.